at last. Pretty cool. So what are some of the events that happened in our story? The mission to the moon. It's Apollo 11. Keegan, tell us one thing that happened.
They went to the moon.
They went to the moon. Was this the first time that they've ever been to the moon, or had they gone before?
First time.
First time. Why is that important? Why is that important to our history? What do you think?
Because nobody knows. Because they never been up there.
Right, we didn't know it was up there, so this was a big deal. Everyone watched on TV, didn't they? What else, Kayla? What do you remember?
The rocket releases foot by foot and bullets explode.
Right. What else is something that happened? Lots of things. We have to make a timeline today, so tell us what else happened, Jonathan.
They practiced a long time.
They did, before they went, right? They didn't know it was going to be like up there, so they had to train and train. Do you think a lot of work went into that?
Mm-hmm.
What else, Jacob? What was one of the things that you wrote down?
Or to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, they did. They're still human, right? They still had to eat and go to the bathroom and do all the normal things. What else, Keegan?
It was also hard to sleep because there was no pillows, no beds.
That's right. And what else was up there?
And they had no gravity.
No gravity. Awesome. Megan, what was one thing that you wrote?
The rocket is 6 million pounds.
Right. It's very big, but it still did what?
It still shot up into in space.
It sure did.
No matter what.
All right, those are some great ideas. You guys sure did remember a lot about what we read. Now what we're going to do, we're going to make our timeline. I want everyone to look here at our task card. Everyone up here looking, I'm going to take your cards and your pencils. Thank you. Good job, guys. If you look here at the task card, I want you to read the steps, and I'll know when you're finished because you're going to give me a thumbs up, and I'll know you're ready to move on. Okay, it looks like everybody's finished. I have our cards here. I'm going to give each of you 2 pictures and 2 facts, okay? Two of the events that happened. If you'll go ahead and look at each one, read each one, and if you'll match them up. And I'll know you're finished because you'll be sitting quietly, waiting for everyone else.
Which one does this one? Which way does this go? This way or that?
How do you look at it? What do you think?
Okay.
What do you think of the picture?
This is cool.
That is very cool.
Okay.
Do you remember that from the book?
This goes.
Good job, Jacob. You're quick.
Are these real pictures?
They are real pictures. Those pictures are from NASA. Does anybody know what NASA is?
I know.
You do? Tell us.
Space control.
That's right. It's our government's space program. And these are actual pictures from the Apollo 11 mission that I got from their website. Yes, Keegan?
But they have to go through Air Force first.
They do. They have a lot of training they go through. Okay, what we're going to do with our pictures, I want you to turn to your neighbor and see if your neighbor got theirs right. If you think that you agree with what they matched up, their facts, the events, with their pictures. Just look over. You don't have to touch anything. Just look over. See if you got it right. When you think that your partner has it right, if you'll give me a thumbs up. What do you think? You think Jacob has them right?
Neil Armstrong takes the first step on the Yes, this one's right.
You think so? Okay.
11 splashed down in the Pacific Ocean near this control monitor.
Okay, good deal. Tell me what you have here.
The astronauts press U.S. flag into the moon's surface.
Oh, there it is. We figured out what this is here.
The shuttle moves into the moon's orbit it to prepare for landing.
Okay, so this was the what you were asking about that picture.
Land. The moon.
Okay.
This
Okay, guys, we're going to work together. This is our timeline. This is the line that we have. And we're going to put all of our facts and our pictures on the timeline. So I want you to work together. What things should go over on this side? Not the event, but what things should go on this side versus this side?
The training.
Would the last event or the first event go on this side?
The first.
Okay, what will go over here?
The last.
Okay, and tell me about the spacing in the middle. How do we do the spacing?
Like from 1969 to like
Oh, they're all 1969. Can somebody help Kayla out? They're all 1969, so we can't do them by year. What else could we do them? What do you
By
think?
day.
By
This
day.
one says
Okay, so
June,
we're going to do them by day.
July.
So the dates that are close to each other, how much space are we going to have?
however many
If they're really close together, what kind of space are we going to have?
small.
Small. And if they're far apart,
Big.
big space. Okay, work together. Decide which one should go over here, which should be first, what should be next. Decide on the spacing. Go ahead, get started.
This should go
That's the landing.
This should go first. The training.
Let's see. Let's read the card.
Training.
This is
training. Okay, so that one's
Apollo
training.
11 splashes down in the Pacific Ocean near
Training.
Hawaii.
This is a training.
Yeah, that's the
Definitely the
perfect.
training.
No, wait. This is the end. This is the end because they celebrate.
Where's
Lift off.
Okay.
What day is it? They put it on. They put it on.
Okay, and then lift
Wait.
I think
July 1st.
this.
This one goes right here. Mission control. That's probably it. This is the first, July 1st. That's April 18th.
This goes right here. This goes right here.
July
I
20th.
hope you all.
July 20th. What is this? July 16th.
This
20th.
This would go.
Wait, let me see this one.
This is July.
This is July 16th. That's 15 days.
This
after
is-
that, Kayla.
This would go. Can I see this one?
Wait,
These are the same day.
July
Same day
19th.
but different time.
Oh, wait.
That is the.
But this
20th. It may be the same day, but the
Mhm.
time's different.
That should be right.
Okay,
though.
so guys, listen up here just for a minute. They discovered that this is the same day, but it has different time. How do we know which one goes first?
The time.
Okay, we'll go by the time. Which one would be first?
This.
Okay, why would this one be first then?
Because it's 4:05 p.m. This is 10:57.
Okay, so did this happen before this one? Okay. Okay. You guys did a great job. I really like how you worked together to make things work here. Okay, we decided, what was the first thing we decided? We couldn't do the year, so what did we have to do?
The number and then the time.
Sometimes the time, but sometimes the
Day.
date. Very good. Okay, what did we do first over here?
The training.
They did training, and then what did they do?
Then they moved the spaceship to the launch pad.
Okay, why do you think that they moved it over here? Where was it? What were they doing with it?
It was first. They were like fixing it so
Yeah, maybe so.
it could launch, and then they were moving it over to this one.
They had to build it, right? Okay. So then what did they do next? Jacob, tell us what happened next.
The shuttle moves into the moon's orbit to prepare for landing.
Okay, something happened before that. Make sure you're paying attention. Keegan, what happened before the shuttle moved into the Earth?
Apollo 11 lifts off.
Okay, so it took off, right? What happened if we switch these two events, Jacob? What if the shuttle moved to the moon before it took off?
But someone has already been to the moon.
Okay, then somebody had already been to the moon. It wouldn't work, right? We couldn't get to the moon unless what?
Or they're launching off the moon.
You have to take off first, right?
Or they're launching off the moon.
Maybe there's people